Okay, let me go about. Ooh, sorry y'all, I'm probably blowing all in. Let me go about showing y'all what I'm gonna do with all them vines. So I cut off everything I wanted to slip. And now all of this is going back in here. So I'm stepping on it to help compact it down in here. Get my onion. Okay. So y'all see I got that all stamped down in there. So y'all know how sweet potatoes do. And I found another one, by the way. Uh-oh. Skin kind of got rubbed off. But I found another one. Some of these vines will want to grow or will grow. And I don't care. The vast majority of them will break down and feed the soil. Oh, here's a potato. It's like the plant that keeps on giving. Okay. Tear this off. Okay, you all, we back. Wait a minute. Excuse my finger. Trying to get the tripod set up just right. Okay, so what we did so far, we put the vines up under the dirt, right? So I got my cart. Y'all excuse me. I'm having nasal cavity issues. I got my cart. And let me take time and show y'all this. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me take time and show y'all this. Look at this compost. This, matter of fact, let me hold y'all over in here so y'all can really see. This is the prettiest compost I've ever made. You can't get better stuff than that at the stove. So I'm gonna take my cart, and a third of that was compost. No. 2/3 was compost. 1/3 was biochar. Well, charcoal. Alright. So there you have that. So all this on top is charcoal, right? And all that on the bottom is compost. Now what we're gonna do is take this fork here. Uh-oh. I didn't know this was a Craftsman. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move this soil around and work that compost in. and the charcoal. I did not inoculate my charcoal. I'm just gonna let it do its thing right here. But y'all see how simple and quick that went? Now, this bed is ready for round 2. Okay, now, y'all remember all my little potatoes? I'm just gonna take them, and if they break, it's okay. I'm just gonna take them and shove them down. It's not a big deal. Just get them in the soil. Some of them is breaking as I put them in. It's perfectly fine. Good. Now you're probably gonna say, why are you planting them now? They're not gonna grow leaves right now. But what they will do is start to grow roots. Come back here. And when they grow those roots, and all of these may not grow. Look at that grub. All of them may not grow. Some of them may just rot back into the soil, but they'll feed the soil. But, ooh, there's an earthworm. Just like some of the vines that I put down there will probably take root. Some of this longer stuff will break up. But some of them will grow. Now, I do recommend you having slips just in case. That's your all else. If all else fails, you'll have slips. But as you can see, I went in and planted those just that quick. Those will grow roots all over the winter, and when they're ready, come springtime, they'll come up. That's what I did this year. And I find sometimes it's better if you let the plant come up when it wants to. I had no problems out of these sweet potatoes. Y'all saw my harvest. That's that. Now I'm still gonna grow onions on top of these. So I'm gonna plant my onions now. I know y'all saw me insulate this tray of onions before, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead on and plant these onions instead of trying to just leave them in that tray and protect them. I really wanted to plant them over here before, but y'all might can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm way off the thing here. Try to get y'all can see a little better. But I'm gonna go ahead and plant them. I'm trying to get as much done as I can. Yes, Kenty. And I do plant my onions kind of close. I don't think these bulbs will get big enough to where they'll really touch one another. That onion had a really good root system. Really nice root system. But these will stay here, and I will harvest these onions before the sweet potatoes. Before it's time for the sweet potatoes to come out. Like my onions came out on Juneteenth. And my onions came out on Juneteenth, and here it is. Almost December. It's November 29th, I think. And I'm just now pulling my sweet potatoes because I pulled my sweet potatoes right before this. So yeah. Now your onions, these are onion sets. I do have some onions that I planted from seeds.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy.
Those are not going to go into the ground just yet. By the way, don't worry about your sweet potatoes growing around these onions. It's not really going to be competition for them. My onions grew just fine last year. I really didn't even know how to grow bulbing onions successfully, but I was able to teach myself successfully how to do so, and I got the best onion harvest I've ever had, and I think I have enough onions to last me through the winter, which is a first. So this winter I shouldn't have to buy any onion, and I cook with a lot of onions, so that's good for me. Y'all can see I'm just burying the root system of the onion. I'm not burying the onion itself. And believe it or not, you don't even have to plant those onions upright. You can glean them. You know what I'm saying? Just get them in there. Just get them in there. Like I said, when I have a little onion like this,
it sound right, boy.
I will plant it right here on the edge. Just bury the root core. And the roots of the onion are very tough. It's hard to mess up onions. The root systems are very hardy on them, so you can't really kill them hardly. Like this one had a really long root system, but it hadn't even really put up that much green.
It sound right, boy.
You might wonder why you planting them now instead of in the spring. I could plant them in the spring,
it sound right, boy.
But you want to give them time for them to get enough leaves and vegetation on them in order for them to actually make a bulb. These onions will not bulb if they do not have enough vegetation at the top. And I'm just planting and planting. Can you all see? I'm just planting and just talking, and y'all probably can't see diddly squat. Okay. But yeah. And that's another reason why I'm kind of doing it the way I'm doing it, because those sweet potato vines that I put under there, the biochar, all these things is gonna help me get a successful onion crop again. Once you learn how to do something, you got it, then it's time for you to lock it in and run with it. Let me see. Girl gonna go and get on down on my knees now. Lord, my back done been through it today. But yeah, you just want to get these roots covered. Believe it or not, to grow this many onions, you do not need that much space. I think I've used 2 square feet so far.
It sound right, boy.
That's why I said some of y'all be talking about how much space you need. Plant closer. You're planting too far apart. If you see too much dirt in between now, plant closer. It's all right. I'm gonna be honest. You don't know how much stuff you can grow till you cram it all in there. Then you be like, oh wow, I grew a whole lot more than I thought. You know, you surprise yourself. And I was gonna mention this. You know, if you have low self-esteem, know somebody with low self-esteem, tell them to start gardening. When I tell you, when you see the stuff that you can do, you will cease having low self-esteem.
It sound right, boy.
Or at least I hope you do. You'll be surprised at how confident you become when you figure out how much stuff you can do. That's why I advocate for people to do stuff on their own and quit hiring people. When you hire people, the only thing you reinforce in your brain is, oh, I don't know how to do that. Now, do I hire people to do some stuff? Yeah. But a lot of stuff, I do it on my own. That's why I really don't believe in like people that exercise to be personal trainers. I don't really believe in that per se. I think if you need a personal trainer, you probably lack the motivation and you need to work on that part first. And all you're doing is reassuring yourself that you actually don't know what to do, that you need the personal trainer to tell you what to do. Which actually is not true. You know, you can figure out and learn how to do a whole lot of stuff on your own. Do I learn from other people? Of course, all the time. Every day I learn from other people. But do I sit up here and be like, you know, oh, I can't do X, Y, Z? No. The way I look at it is that person got hands just like I do, got a brain just like I do. They ain't no smarter than me. They may have a little bit more skill or a little bit more experience, but they ain't smarter than me. So I can get the skill and the experience. I can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell that person, tell me how you do this again. You say you do what now? Oh, let me do this. And then I will mimic what they do until I get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not all about knowing how to do something right then. It's not about being perfect, you know, right then. It's about going through life as a process and learning stuff, figuring stuff out. Just like gardening, you're not gonna figure it out the first year. Now I will admit, some people, Lord, they be so gung-ho, and you know, I know they excited, and they go out and make some rookie mistakes, and they don't look up anything until it's too late, you know, or they might be listening to the wrong somebody and just don't know it until it's too late. That happens. You have to learn from that too, you know. That's part of life, but don't be doing that too much, because what I have learned is when I listen to somebody else and I almost kill my stuff or it don't work, you want to know what I learned? I should have just figured it out on my own. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had figured it out on my own, because I'm less likely to be angry if I just killed something and it didn't have nothing to do with nobody else. If I killed something and it was my fault, and it was, you know, I listened to somebody else, you know, I'm always like, dog, why did I listen to them? Back of my mind, I knew they didn't know what they were talking about. So yeah, these the 4 that was left in here that I thought I got from last year. I'm gonna plant these in. I think I'm pretty much just gonna get seeds from these. I don't think they're gonna make a real big bulb, but I'm just gonna stick them in here.
It sound right, boy.
And this little one, I'm gonna stick it down here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get seeds from them. I think I'm just gonna get bulbs. All right. So, how many? We're only 16 minutes in. Okay, I'm finna plant these red ones right quick.